Hello, and welcome back to the Spiritual Gangster Podcast, a vibe-driven space for the soulful and strong. I'm your host, Amanda Pieraldi, and today we're getting into something so real, so juicy, and honestly, so necessary. Episode 16, Energy Doesn't Lie, Learning to Read Your Vibe. Let's start with a truth bomb. Your energy introduces you before you even speak. It's the vibe that people feel from you, and whether you realize it or not, it's saying a lot. I want this episode to feel like a cozy but slightly spicy coffee chat with your favorite no BS friend. You know, the one who will tell you when your crown is crooked, but also remind you that you're magic. Here's the thing. Learning to read your own energy isn't just about self-awareness, it's about power. It's about alignment. It's about knowing what you bring into a room and checking in when something feels off. You ever walk into a space and just feel drained, even though no one said a word? That's energy. Or you ever meet someone and instantly feel connected or repelled? That's energy. The more you tune into the ways you feel instead of just the way they look, the more tapped in you become. This is where your intuition, your inner knowing, gets louder. Let me tell you a little story. A few years back, I worked in an environment where every time I pulled into the parking lot, my stomach would sink. I told myself it was just stress or being tired, but deep down, I knew. My energy was telling me something wasn't aligned. I was constantly on edge, drained by the end of the day, and slowly losing my spark. It wasn't until I left that role that I realized how heavy that energetic toll really was. Energy doesn't lie, even when you try to. Let's talk practical ways to read your vibe and shift it when necessary. So starting off, check your body. Your body is a walking energy detector. Are your shoulders up to your ears? Are you clenching your jaw? That's tension. It's telling you something. Your body holds wisdom. It keeps score. Tune in. Ask yourself, where am I holding emotion? What needs to be released? Notice the repeats. If you're always feeling off around certain people or places, your energy is trying to alert you. Don't gaslight yourself into ignoring it. If every time you talk to a specific friend you feel drained or insecure, that's not a coincidence. That's information. Ask better questions. Instead of, what's wrong with me? Try, what am I feeling right now and why? This shift invites curiosity instead of criticism. Judgment blocks clarity. Curiosity opens doors. Use anchors. I love using breath, music, or movement to ground myself back into a vibe that feels good. Sometimes you've got to dance it out, cry it out, scream into a pillow. Whatever helps you transmute that energy, don't hold it in. Energy needs motion. Protect your field. You don't need to be accessible to everyone all the time. Let your energy be expensive. You've got to protect your peace to preserve your power. Unfollow accounts that make you feel small. Say no without guilt. Boundaries are a vibe. Track your patterns. Start paying attention to when you feel your best and when you feel off. Is it after time in nature? Is it after journaling? After certain conversations? These patterns help you decode your energetic rhythm. Trust the nudge. That subtle feeling in your gut, that tightness in your chest when you say yes but wanted to say no, that's your vibe speaking. And when you start listening, you stop betraying yourself. When I first started learning to read my energy, I noticed how often I was in spaces that shrunk me instead of expanded me. That awareness was a game changer. I had to learn that not everything that feels familiar is good for me. Sometimes the most draining energies are wrapped in history, habit, but I've known them forever. But I had a moment not long ago where I walked into a room and instantly felt my whole body contract. I smiled, I was polite, but internally I was screaming. And I knew then that I didn't belong in that space anymore. That's growth. That's listening. That's alignment. Let's dive a little deeper here. Your energy is layered. It's not just your thoughts, it's your emotions, your past experiences, your nervous system, your intuition. It's what you carry with you, knowingly or unknowingly. Think of energy like a signature scent. Yours is unique to you, and it lingers. People remember how you made them feel more than what you said. So when your energy is clean, clear, and grounded, people feel that. And more importantly, you feel that. Energy leaks happen when you give too much, over-explain, people please, or stay too long in what you've outgrown. Every time you betray yourself to make someone else comfortable, you dim your light. Let's talk about what it looks like to shift your vibe. Start your day with intention. Before you check your phone or scroll, check in with yourself. How do I feel today? What do I need? Breathe deeply. Most of us are shallow breathing through life. Get into your body. Move, shake off stale energy, dance, stretch, walk, lift. Movement is medicine. Speak life into yourself. Say the affirmations, even if you don't believe them yet. Detox your space, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Let go of clutter. Let go of grudges. Light a candle, open a window, shift the air. Let's get real for a second. Sometimes your energy is off not because of someone else, but because of what you're holding on to. Old stories, unprocessed grief, bitterness, shame. These things weigh you down silently. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Let's pause here for a mini vibe check. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in. Hold it. Exhale slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let the tightness in your belly soften. You're okay. You're safe. You're here. When you check in with yourself like this daily, you start living from a place of awareness instead of autopilot. And that's where the magic happens. Let's talk about high vibe habits. Gratitude journaling before your feet hit the ground. Staying hydrated, your energy needs fuel. Eating foods that nourish and energize. Limiting energy drainers like gossip, comparison, and overcommitment. Connecting with soul-aligned people who lift you, not drain you. Here's another personal share. I used to think that I had to keep everyone happy, that being liked meant I was safe. But the truth? That kept me energetically exhausted. When I finally said, I don't need to be for everyone, I found the people who were truly for me. And my energy, radiant, expansive, free. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is reclaim your vibe from everything that's been dimming it. So let's wrap this up with a few final truths. Your energy is your responsibility. Not your mom's, not your partner's, not your boss's. Yours. The more you clear your energy, the more magnetic you become. What you're seeking is also seeking you, but only if your energy is open and aligned. Now let's end with some affirmations to recalibrate your vibe. I am tuned into my body, my truth, and my energy. I trust what I feel more than what I see. My energy is sacred. I protect it fiercely. I release what no longer matches my vibration. I attract aligned connections in soul-filled spaces. My vibe speaks before I do, and it speaks the truth. I am allowed to be high energy and protect my peace at the same time. I honor the whisper of my soul. Feel that shift? That's you, reclaiming your power. If today's episode spoke to you, pass it on. Energy travels, baby. Until next time, stay grounded, stay glowing, and remember, keep living like a spiritual gangster.